Hi, everybody. I'm going to talk about two things. One, uncommon sense. And if we have time, we'll talk about something else. First, uncommon sense. You know the expression common sense. Well, I think common sense has got an unreasonable amount of attention in our language and culture. The popularity of common sense. I'm going to shoot holes in it right now. You ready? You know, at one time it was common sense that any woman at a beach had to have her entire body covered. At one point, it was common sense that you can't send information or signals through wires from place to place. It was common sense that man could not fly. It was common sense that a phone had to have actual buttons you push. It was common sense that people who didn't look like me couldn't have their freedom, couldn't have their vote. It was common sense that women couldn't earn as much as... that's still a problem. But you see what I mean? Common sense is what everyone thinks until someone changes it. So why do we value common sense? Have uncommon sense. See what is not the common thing. Bring logic and innovation to the new. Are you feeling this? Okay, here's the second thing. Don't try to fix the things you're weak at. I mean, it's okay, but here's something much better. Take what you're really good at and make it even better. Figure out what your real X factor is. Mine is the beginning. Business strategy, for instance, and brand strategy. If I'm here in St. Louis and I want to walk to Montreal, the very first few steps I make, if I continue them, I might end up in Wisconsin, North Carolina, or Maine, or maybe Montreal. Those very first steps are important. What is business strategy but pointing a business in the right direction? And in these ridiculous, insane times, business strategy is more important than ever. And then brand strategy. What do you point your brand at? What kind of a brand do you bring into this world? That's my X factor, the beginning. There are people who I acknowledge are better at the final execution sometimes than I am. And sometimes only I have the right execution to the detail, to the nth. But I realize the most valuable thing I do, my core X factor, is that immediate seeing the right direction to move in. So I spend time making that even better. I practice it, I study, I practice it. Common sense? Uncommon sense? Yes. Work on what makes you already great and make it even better. You'll thank me for it. Or maybe you won't thank me for it, but at least you'll thank yourself for it.